What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Are You Serious? I got my guy Trystan Spiess on my left, Josh Hopkins on my right, and we're going to get right down to business. Chiefs fans, they're not happy coming into work or school Monday, okay? The Chiefs played their worst game of the Patrick Mahomes era on Sunday as the Colts held the Chiefs to only 13 points. That's unheard of with Patrick Mahomes. So, guys, is this a big deal, little deal, or no deal for Kansas City?
I'm going to go with the little deal. I don't think it's too bad. It's one loss. Every
Okay.
team's going to lose every now and then. I mean, they could go on and win all the rest of the games if they wanted to. But they have a lot of injuries, so that's the little deal. I'll give them that. Quite a bit of injuries.
I'm just personally happy it was now instead of later in the season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What would happen if it was later in the season?
I feel like it'd be in the playoffs when they lost.
Oh, really? This is no deal at all, and it's because you don't have Tyreek Hill, you don't have Sammy Watkins. I want to say they didn't have Breland. I want to say they didn't have Anthony Hitchens. So you're missing like four, like Chris Jones, you're missing like 4 or 5 like key guys, and then you also have to remember that you have Pat Mahomes is hobbling around right now on an ankle injury.
Did you see him get stepped on, bro?
I didn't see that actually.
Oh my God!
And I want to say I don't even know if Damian Williams was playing yet. I think he's still hurt. They have one of the other Williams in. Yeah, he is still hurt. So, you know, Sean McCoy fumbling the ball around and all that. I'm gonna say it's no deal for the Chiefs. They're gonna get right back into business soon.
How he holds that ball, by the way.
With one hand, Walter Payton style, man. I knew he was gonna come back and get him one of these times.
One of the times. Well, there are several teams that are undefeated, or 3-2 in the NFL that may or may not have a look at the playoffs. You know, so guys, let's play contender, pretender. We'll start with the Vikings. What do you guys think?
100%. 100%. Not to make you mad. 100% a pretender, and it's because Kirk Cousins can't get the job done. Okay, Kirk Cousins can't get. He's making he makes boneheaded throws at big times in games. He hasn't really been able to come through. He's had like one. I can think of one clutch performance. You like that? You know, that's the one. That's the one performance I can think of. But then you got Stephon Diggs now, and they're saying he's not happy. Dalvin Cook is the one bright spot I think right now for the Vikings.
I
Other
feel
than
like
that,
their team's definitely good enough, but
Yeah, it's good enough, but it's just right on Kirk's shoulder.
you got to put it. You got to put it all together. Is the thing.
You have to have a QB to win. You can't just run the ball all the time. So.
All right. Are the Baltimore Ravens a contender or a pretender, Josh?
contender.
They're a contender?
Just because I like how Lamar runs the offense and their defense is very tight.
They do have a good defense.
Yeah, I think they're a contender as well. I mean, the Browns just lost again last night, and they got killed. So the Ravens are 100% a contender, and I think they could make a deep run on
You
this.
think they can make a deep run? I don't think they're going to make a deep run at all, but I think they're going to win the division because their division is bad this year. The Browns, getting to 10-6 is looking harder by the week for these
What
guys.
are they now, 2-3?
2-3 now, and they just took a 28-point beat down from San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the Ravens aren't a contender, but they're going to easily make the playoffs, I think, in my mind. So the next team we have, this is an interesting one. Are the Carolina Panthers a contender or a pretender?
I think they're a pretender. I mean, Cam's out right now. I'm not sure why, honestly.
Flip right there.
And he's got Kyle Allen as a starting QB or something like that. Christian McCaffrey's doing enough right now, but once you get to the bigger teams, better defenses, he's not going to do it all for him. So definitely a pretender.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey definitely can't.
Contender or pretender?
Pretender.
Pretender?
He can't carry their team all the way.
You can't carry that?
Good enough.
No, they're not.
That's tough. I'm going to say that they are barely a pretender. I don't know. Christian McCaffrey is so good. If they can put it all together, I mean, the Saints are the Saints. I'm going to say they're a pretender just because they have the Saints in their division, and Teddy Bridgewater played like a Hall of Fame quarterback last week. So I'm going to say that they are a pretender. Contender or pretender? Here we go. Houston Texans. I'll start this off. They're 100% a contender. Deshaun Watson has the potential to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. DeAndre Hopkins is the best wide receiver in the league. I mean, you still have J.J. Watt. You have guys on the defensive side of the ball that can make plays, and that division just isn't really up to par. You have Tennessee and Jacksonville, and then you have Indianapolis, who, I mean, they had a big win. I think that would be their biggest threat, but we'll get to them later. But I'm going to say the Texans are a contender.
Yeah, I think they're a contender as well. I mean, they have Carlos Hyde at running back, so they got a good veteran running back. Deshaun Watson has been pretty consistent this year. And you have DeAndre Hopkins, still one of the best wide receivers in the league. Solid defense, so I think they're 100% a contender.
I'm looking at Will Fuller right now.
Will Fuller's in Baltimore.
Oh.
Yep. No, Will Fuller's in Baltimore.
Is it?
I'd be willing to bet money on it. Here, I have my phone right here. We can just ask Siri. Who does Will Fuller play for?
Fuller from which team, Chiefs?
I don't know, but we'll look it up. They give us Kendall Fuller, but Will Fuller. Do you think the Texans are a contender?
Yeah, they're a contender. Kiki Kute and that dude right there.
He's with the
I know I
Texans.
just
He
said.
plays with the Texans. Who am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of Willie Snead.
Yeah.
Snead.
I'm thinking of Snead.
He got
Whoops.
traded from the Saints there, yeah.
But they both have dreads and they're both fast.
Yeah.
My bad.
Because
Them
he
on the
came out of Notre
Texans.
Dame, Will Fuller.
Yeah, I got them, but they're both like the same player. But I forgot about Will Fuller. Yeah, he had a huge week. Now I'm thinking about it last week. He had like one of the biggest games in fantasy football history.
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't remember that. But
I don't
so,
think
I
anybody
just
started
see
in the
that
league
he's going to
either.
be open a lot more because of how big of a threat
DeAndre,
D-Hop
yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's true.
do Willie Snead play for the Texans?
He plays for the Saints.
He played for the Saints.
He plays
has-
for the Saints.
He doesn't anymore.
Willie
He's gone.
Snead. Willie Snead didn't play for the. Oh my God, who am I thinking of? Willie Snead. Did Willie Snead play for the Texans?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up real quick, and then we'll get to the next one.
I remember
Willie
the Saints
Snead.
because I had him in fantasy football.
I could have sworn he played for the Texans. I don't know. I guess not. But I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I guess I said Chris Paul played for Georgia Tech too.
Yeah.
I don't think I said that,
Oh,
but
Willie Snead plays on Baltimore right now.
yeah. All right. So the next team, the Indianapolis Colts, contender or pretender, 100%. Like the I'm putting them in the same exact. Them and the Texans are in the same exact boat right now in contender, pretender. Jacoby Brissett did what he needed to do. Marlon Mack's doing what he needed to do, and that front four just dominated Kansas City.
With
So-
injuries too. They
with
were
injuries.
injured as well. And
Justin Houston, I thought he was like in Chiefs form
Yeah,
the
he
way he
was.
was playing. They got a lot of contender, pretender.
Contender.
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 I see him as a contender just because that beastly that running game.
That running game
That
was looking.
left guard Nelson.
Exactly.
This guy was at the game. You got to see it firsthand. The very last team we have here, NFL contender or pretender. In the Chiefs division, the Oakland Raiders. Are they a contender or pretender, John? They're a pretender? 100% pretender?
Yeah, they're not good enough. Derek
wow.
Carr isn't good enough.
They just beat the Bears.
What do you think? I'm going to say they are a contender.
Yeah.
Because I think that if Josh Jacobs can keep it up, and if Derek Carr can do what he needs to do, I mean, they might be able to sneak
You think a wild card?
wild card spot, maybe
that's what I'm
if
thinking,
if they play well. I mean, Josh Jacobs has been phenomenal
Jacobs
so
has
far.
been.
For possible rookie of the year, we were talking
He's
about
been
that
one of the
yesterday.
best rookie running backs in a
Yeah.
while,
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember a lot of rookie running backs coming in doing what he's doing right now. So
Contender or pretender?
contender. I think they get the wild card spot. But it's gonna
Wild card spot.
be a race for that wild card spot.
Them in San Diego, Los Angeles, the Chargers now. I mean, and Denver. Denver won last week too. So the AFC West is a tight race other than
Joe
Kansas
Flacco.
City. Joe Flacco getting it done. All right, well, we will be right back. We got a game coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
At Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry, their passion is people. Here, Dr. Mark and Dr. Nick provide advanced dental solutions tailored to your needs and goals. They're open 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Monday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesday and Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Friday. Schedule an appointment online at rosehilldental.com or by calling 316-776-2144. You can find them at 106 East Diego Street, Rose Hill, Kansas. Rose Hill Dental is committed to providing their patients with high-quality care by ensuring they received individual personal attention. Their goal is to build long-lasting personal and professional relationships bound by trust, confidence, and character.
Fake news is just, I can't even describe. There are no words for how complex it is.
Fake news. It's like Earth, just so full of life.
Fake news changed my life in a way nothing else ever could.
Fake news
It's like the second coming of Sean Smith and Micah Streeter. Fake news is like John Wick, man.
Fake news is like the cosmic force of the universe just pushing against and creating fake news.
Welcome back to Are You Serious? All right, we got a game, kind of a game, and we're just going to throw out some different scenarios, and we're going to ask ourselves, is this possible? Can this possibly happen? Okay, so we're going to start right here. We're going back to the NFL. Is it possible that somebody besides the Patriots or the Chiefs come out in the AFC?
No.
It's not possible at all.
No, Patriots are undefeated. They're blowing out every team almost. Chiefs have one loss, but they'll continue to win. I don't think there's any team that will be close to them.
It's impossible.
At all.
What would you think?
I don't think it's like super possible, but definitely there's not like a out of the chance because the Texans are definitely looking pretty good.
When it comes down to it, I think that nobody's going to be able to outscore Mahomes except for Brady possibly. I think the Chiefs and Patriots are like head and shoulders above the rest of the competition. So I don't think it's possible for any other team to come out of the AFC other than Patrick Mahomes' team or Tom Brady's team. All right, so here's another interesting one. In 5 years, Trevor Lawrence is the second best quarterback in the NFL. Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback for Clemson right now, and this dude is the golden boy. Okay, this guy's supposed to be the next big thing. So is it possible that in 5 years he's already the second best quarterback and has proven himself?
I think it is.
Behind Mahomes, we're saying. We assume Mahomes is going to be the best quarterback.
I think he will be, mainly for the fact once he gets in the NFL, he can start working with some like quality, like high, like really good quarterback coaches that can develop his game and take him to the next level because he's already way up there, as you can tell by some of the throws he's making at Clemson. So
I'm going to say no. I would say in 5 years, I would say Dak would be better than him. I would say possibly Lamar Jackson would be better than him. I don't know if Russell Wilson, I think is 30 now.
I think he'll still be
Maybe
playing.
Russell Wilson. I mean, you're still going to have, Deshaun Watson. I would say Deshaun Watson is going to be better than him in 5 years. I think Lawrence has a possibility to develop into top 3, top 2 quarterback.
I feel like he could definitely develop. If he gets the right development, he could become it, but Deshaun Watson's.
I put Deshaun Watson and Dak and Lamar Jackson.
Nathan Peterman.
All right, so is it possible that the Lakers and Clippers both lose before they even get to the conference finals?
Both of them lose?
Both of them
I don't think that's possible.
Not possible. LeBron James is
He's a winner.
He's a winner. That's what he does. He wins. Okay, he wins wherever he goes. He wins. Do you see that Cleveland team he took to the finals a couple years ago?
Oh, this team he's taking to the finals.
Oh, I agree. And then you have the Clippers, and you have probably, arguably, the best player in the world beside LeBron James, in my opinion. They have Lou Williams still. They have Paul George, I think. You heard of him before?
Kawhi, they don't lose.
Dude, they have Montrezl Harrell. They have Patrick Beverly.
Defensively, they're going to be the best team maybe in NBA history. Honestly.
I mean, on paper, that's what it looks like. We'll have to see them put it together, but there's no way that they both lose before the conference finals. No. One of them is going to get there, in my opinion, 100%.
I feel like the Lakers are just going to go all the way. Honestly.
You think the Lakers are going to go all the way and they're going to hoist the Larry O'Brien?
Hey, they do it on 2K all the time. Come on now.
Man, LeBron is a freak.
He is.
Okay, and the last one, is it possible that they played last night, the Atlanta Hawks or the New Orleans Pelicans make the playoffs? Is that possible?
I like New Orleans.
You like New Orleans? I do not like New Orleans. I like the Hawks.
The Hawks are probably a little bit deeper, in my opinion.
Got comfy, though.
Yeah, but you also have to remember, I mean, when you go look at the West, I mean, the East is not... The East, other than maybe 5 teams, I think is wide open.
I feel like Atlanta would definitely.
Because when you look through the West, here's the thing: when you look through the West, it's I mean, you have locks. Like you have the Lakers that are locks. You have the Rockets, the Clippers, the Blazers. I would say the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Jazz. I say that's almost 7 locks right there. And then you also, I mean, San Antonio always finds a way to sneak in. And then you have teams like Dallas. You have teams like Minnesota. You have teams like, I mean, the Kings. The Kings are supposed to be up and coming. I just don't know if there's room for the Pelicans.
Too much competition.
When you look in the East, like me and Brian were saying, when you look in the East, you have Toronto, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Boston, Philadelphia, and then other than those 5, I wouldn't even call Indiana a lock, to be honest with you, because Oladipo has to come back from that injury
You got Orlando,
and play
which
well.
has a very good chance.
And I mean, but I would say that's open. Orlando, Indiana, Miami, Detroit,
Charlotte.
Charlotte is going to be the worst team in NBA history. Chicago. I've been saying Chicago's going to make a run in the East for the last 2 years. I mean, so I would say that definitely the Hawks have a better chance, but I don't think either of them do. I think the Hawks need one more year. I mean, Young's going to be a monster, don't get me wrong, but I think they need one more. Both need one more year. John Collins, yeah, they're going to be good. Herder. Yeah.
Good bench.
But let's say this real quick. We did our picks, and then we're going to talk about the picks, and then we'll go to break. I am now sitting at 9 and 15. Trystan and Josh are tied in first at 13 and 11. Okay, 49ers. I'm struggling this year, man. 49ers at least got me a win last night. I would have gone 0 and 4 if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
I'm just unlucky. I'm not a bad picker. I'm just unlucky. Okay.
That's the bad picker.
That's not.
I mean, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Things just things have just been unlucky.
It's not panning out for you.
I mean, I said yeah,
Just
it
saying
happens.
Yeah.
It
50-50
happens.
chance.
I think you guys are just getting lucky. I think your picks are just bad. You guys are just getting lucky.
Florida over Auburn.
Yeah, Florida. Oh my God. Upsets. Like there's upsets. Okay, whatever.
You gotta pick some.
We'll be right back on with some birthdays, Rose Hill Sports, so don't go anywhere.
Coffee with Friends is the local Rose Hill coffee shop. Location 1003 North Rose Hill Road. Though they aren't open Monday, they are open Tuesday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Coffee with Friends serves a variety of drinks, such as bottled soda, tea, hot chocolate, iced or hot coffee, and smoothies. There's also many baked goods you can choose from, like cinnamon rolls, coffee cake, and banana bread, and a lot more. They also have daily specials, so come on down.
Hi, I'm Charlie Black. Make sure to check out Channel 7 News on the Rocker Productions YouTube channel.
On this day in sports history in 1995, Dan Marino broke Fran Tarkenton's record for completions. Marino is often considered the greatest quarterback to never win a Super Bowl, sometimes called the most talented quarterback. I think he's the second most talented quarterback of all time behind my brother, Patrick Mahomes, the second.
Yeah.
Also, on this day last year, yes, Drew Brees became the all-time leader in passing yards. Yeah. Brees has been forced to watch from the sidelines this year as he's recovering from a thumb injury, and he is on my IR. Did you see? He's on my IR, but did you notice I changed the name of my team? Mm-hmm. We're the injury reserve all-stars, baby. We got Trubisky, we got Brees, we got Luck, we got Njoku. And then we have one more player. We have 5 people on our IR right now on my team. So.
I got Brees chilling on my bench in my other league.
And it's a struggle for me, man.
And happy birthday to Grayson Allen, the former Duke standout, now plays for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a despicable human.
Oh my God,
really
dude! Brett, no, don't even say that. He's not a despicable human.
Really good at tripping people.
KU fans just are. Oh my God, he's a college kid.
He even tried to go over there and pick him up.
He's competitive. Okay, despicable human.
Despicable.
Oh my gosh, I could. Oh really? I don't. Cheater, oh my God. They should have beat KU. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. KU should have never went to that Final Four. That's ridiculous. Yeah, they're going to get that Final Four banner taken away anyway. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, Rose Hill Sports.
In Rose Hill Sports, the soccer team hosts Mulvane, the volleyball team hosts Mulvane and Andale, and the football team won second game last weekend at Wilmington.
At Wellington, yes, sir.
Did you get any touchdowns?
Yes, sir. I had one touchdown.
Yeah. Talk about getting tackled at the one. You're not out. You got to reach that ball. Come on now.
Dude, I almost messed it up.
I guessed the score before it even happened.
Yeah, you did.
You said 35-0?
You said 35-0.
34. You said 34?
34.
You thought I was going to miss an extra point? Come on now. Disrespect. I was hitting 40-yarders this morning with tennis shoes on wet turf. Just saying.
No, it's just easy for you like that?
Dude, I'm money.
I'm
money.
Hey, did you guys beat Augusta?
Yeah.
You did? So you're 5-5 right now?
Yeah, 5-5-1.
5-5-1. Who you play tonight?
Mulvane. Gonna go 6-5-1
I was baiting him into it, man. Hey. I just wanted him to say it.
Mulvane's trash. That's all.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Oh my! Every single time. Oh my goodness. Great.
Football too,
all right, here. We'll see you guys next time before this dude makes any outlandish remarks. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys next time.
Enjoy your week.